Holiday Pride cuts with Tammy Wynette, Loretta Lynn, and the Glazier Brothers. Y'all give it up, Jimmy Payne.
Let's see. Guess I should take the middle one. Wasn't they great? Let's hear it for those guys again. It was fantastic. Takes me longer than 3 guys to get set up here, probably. Well, how y'all doing tonight? Are we all local, or we got some out-of-towners, or? I don't know what that was for, local or out-of-towner. I guess I should phrase it different.
Can I hear your guitar there, Jimmy?
Sure.
Can you give me some volume? How's that sound for you?
I tuned down a little bit. Looks like I dressed down too, but.
You got enough guitar up there?
Yeah, I do actually. How's it sound out there?
Sounds real good.
A little warbly or what?
Sounds great. Y'all give it up, Jimmy Payne.
Hey, it's great to be here. This is a traditional song from a CD called Pieces of Life. It's 6 p.m. in Denver, and the sun is going down. It's 1 a.m. in your world, in a flat in London town. I wonder if you're happy, and if I ever cross your mind. What time is it in your world when it's crying time in mine? Soon the morning sun will wake you in the arms of your new love. Alone here in the darkness, I'm still aching for your touch. Our worlds are just as different as darkness and sunshine. What time is it in your world when it's crying time in mine? There's more than just an ocean separating you and me. There's the warmness of your new love, and then there's our old memory. I could fly across the ocean, but I can't turn back the time. What time is it in your world when it's crying time in mine? What time is it in your world when it's crying time in mine?
Jimmy Payne.
Thank you. Mercy, thank you so much. I just got over bronchitis last week, and I haven't tried to sing since then. So you may hear alfalfa coming out of me every now and then, you know. Y'all remember who alfalfa was, I'm sure. This is a song about, I wrote it about a couple of good friends of mine back in the mid-'70s. Well, it's loosely based on their life anyway. It goes like this. with wrinkles in my rainbows and patches on my dreams. I'm running into hard times, running out of schemes. The outcome looks no better when the income is so lean. I've got wrinkles in my rainbows and patches on my dreams. I wasted all my freedom on ways to set me free, and I've given all my better thoughts to things I'll never be. Now yesterdays look better than tomorrows I ain't seen. I've got wrinkles in my rainbow and patches on my dreams. With wrinkles in my rainbows and patches on my dreams, I'm running into hard times, running out of schemes. The outcome looks no better when the income is so lean. And I've got wrinkles in my rainbow, patches on my dream. The only one who loved me got tired of hanging on. A man can live on promises, but a woman needs a home. Now love has lost its feeling, and life has lost its means, and I've got wrinkles in my rainbow and patches on my dreams. With wrinkles in my rainbows and patches on my dreams, I'm running into hard times, running out of schemes. The outcome looks no better when the income is so lean. And I've got wrinkles in my rainbow and patches on my dreams. With wrinkles in my rainbows and patches on my dreams.
Jimmy Payne.
All right. Debbie, I'm going to turn my guitar down just a little. If you want to boost it out there, you can, but I like
got
a
it
little,
down. I just turned it down a little bit
I
for
like
you.
a
How about
little
that?
lower up here anyway.
Try that. Now we can't hear it,
I think
Jimmy.
that sounds better.
We can't hear it.
Pardon?
We can't hear it.
You can't hear my guitar?
Can you play?
That's what she said, wasn't it? Can I turn it up there and you turn it down up here?
Okay, I'll turn you. Okay, that's fine. Try this.
Can't hear you.
Can I hear you? Can you play it just a little bit, please? How's that sound for you?
It might be better.
Okay.
I want to sing a country gospel song that I wrote especially for my mother. She was one of those old-fashioned praying mothers, and I wanted to do a tribute to her and all of the praying mothers around the world. It goes like this. It's called When Mama Prayed. Daddy was a big man, but not big on religion. He dreaded Sunday morning when church time came around. 'Cause a suit and tie and white shirt weren't the kind of clothes he fit in, and us kids knew he dressed up to keep from letting Mama down. Mama wasn't very big, but she could make the devil tremble when she prayed for Jesus to take hold of Daddy's ways. And through the years she taught us that faith could move a mountain, 'cause Daddy changed a little every time Mama prayed. Satan always knew the minute Mama woke up every morning, she got down on her knees before she started out each day. She stood up to life's trouble, standing on the rock of ages. Mama made the devil tremble when she prayed. He couldn't stand the heat when Mama prayed. Daddy raised a lot of Cain before they started raising children, but Mama laid the law down when the first child came along. She said a home ain't no place for wild and reckless living. A family tree won't grow straight if the roots ain't good and strong. Now Mama seemed to revel in fighting with the devil. She never was afraid. She said her strength came from above. And all the devil's workers were no match for one small angel. They could never linger in a house filled up with love. Satan always knew the minute Mama woke up every morning, she got down on her knees before she started out each day. She stood up to life's trouble, standing on the rock of ages. Mama made the devil tremble when she prayed. He couldn't stand the heat when Mama prayed. He couldn't stand the heat when Mama prayed. Thank y'all. Still a little loud, Debbie, the guitar for me up here, but does it sound loud to you guys? No, nobody ever told me it sounded great now. Come on. Well, it's important to look great, you know. But you lie, too. I'm going to sing a song for you that, first of all, I forgot to mention on the last song, my friend Don Wayne. He's one of my all-time favorite songwriters. He co-wrote that song with me, and he's written other songs with the story-type songs like Saginaw, Michigan, that was such a big hit years ago, and also Country Bumpkin. He's one of my all-time favorite writers, and I was fortunate to get him on that song. But a lady by the name of Naomi Martin, wrote this song with me, and we were lucky to get it on a Charlie Pride session, and we were lucky to get it to #1 in the nation by Charlie Pride. I hope we have some Charlie fans here tonight. Goes like this. My eyes can only see as far as you. I've stopped searching all the faces in the crowd, and I don't ever want to find somebody new. I'm content with loneliness if you're not in my arms, for my eyes can only see as far as you. My heart is set on loving you forever, and your love is strong enough to see me through. It'll keep me holding on to you forever. For my eyes can only see as far as you. My heart is set on loving you forever, and your love is strong enough to see me through. It'll keep me holding on to you forever. For my eyes can only see as far as you. Yes, my eyes can only see as far as you. This next song's yes, thank you. This next song is one of my favorite newer things I've written, and it's relatively new. I've been working on a record on this, but we don't have it finished yet. But I was Skyping with a good friend of mine over in Belgium. I had met while I was on tour over there years ago, and we got to talking about this a couple years ago. He wanted to write a song with me, and we were Skyping that day, and I said, well, his name is Marnix Vervat. And I said, well, what would we write about? He said, well, a time machine. And I thought, well, nobody's ever asked me to write about a time machine before. And I thought that was kind of strange, but he said, well, I'm not really talking about a time machine as much as just being able to go back to where you used to live and things you used to do. And I thought, well, I ought to be good at that because I live in the past half the time anyway. I was afraid they're going to start charging me rent, you know. But anyway, this is the song we came up with. I don't need a time machine to get me where I'm going, 'cause there's an old song that can take me all the way. And when the music of my life plays gently on my heartstrings, it's like an invitation for a trip to yesterday. And I can play in the playgrounds of my memory, steal away to a place I once called home. Let me dance to the music that my heart sings, and I can always get there on the wing of a song. Sometimes I close my eyes when this old world gets heavy and drift away to some old favorite time when love for me was new and life uncomplicated. I still love to go there, if only in my mind. And I can play in the playgrounds of my memory, steal away to a place I once called home. Let me dance to the music that my heart sings, and I can always get there on the wing of a song. Somehow an old melody always seems to carry me away. And I can play in the playgrounds of my memory, steal away to a place I once called home. Let me dance to the music that my heart sings, and I can always get there on the wings of a song. I can always get there on the wings of a song.
Beautiful job there, Jimmy. Jimmy, do you have CDs for sale?
Pardon? I can't hear you.
Do you have CDs for
I
sale?
do have a couple.
And how much are they?
Couple hundred, that is. No, no, I don't. No, they're $10 a piece.
All right, y'all go up and talk to him, get a CD. It's great.
I've got two country CDs and a country gospel CD. When Mama Prayed, I have that as a CD title. Well, this next song's been the biggest copyright for me. I was lucky the first year I came to Nashville. I had already signed a 5-year contract with Epic Records with my legendary producer, Billy Sherrill. And I had one record out before this that kind of spread over into the pop field. And we were writing, Jim Glazer was working on this song, and I just fell in love with what he had on it. And so we decided to write one night and try to write me something for my next record. And he had to call home and have his wife to find these lyrics that he'd written down. And so she read them to him on the phone, and I started working on a melody to his last verse. And then we wrote 2 new verses for it. And I cut it on my next session for Epic. And my record was playing out in Los Angeles. And Jerry Fuller, who produced for Columbia Records, had just signed Gary Puckett in the Union Gap. And Glenn Campbell had decided he was going to cover me on this song. So we had a little battle going on there. But Glenn had found by the time I get to Phoenix, and these other guys, Gary Puckett and the Union Gap, didn't have anything to record at all. So Glenn told Jerry Fuller, why don't you cut this on your boys? And so we did, and everybody was happy about that. And Glenn went over and played on Gary Puckett's record, played acoustic guitar, and he also had it in a multi-platinum album himself. And, but it's always a real financial pleasure to be singing this song for you. It goes like this. Cheating on your mind, on your mind. Something's wrong between us that your laughter cannot hide, and you're afraid to let your eyes meet mine. And lately, when I love you, I know you're not satisfied. Oh, man, have you got cheating on your mind? I've seen the way men look at you when they think I don't see, and it hurts to have them think that you're that kind. But it's knowing that you're looking back that's really killing me. certain look when she is on the move, and a man can always tell what's on her mind. I hate to have to say it, but that looks all over you. Have you got cheating on your mind? On your mind.
Jimmy Payne. Oh, yes.
Thank y'all very much. You've been a great audience. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Thank you so much.
That was just totally awesome. Y'all go.